Hi guys, so today is Monday, April the 27th, and the moon is in Virgo, which brings the energy of details, patterns, discernment, correction, and let's look at what's actually working here. The moon entered Virgo yesterday on April the 26th, and it moves into Libra on the 28th. So today has that clean up the mess, notice the patterns, stop romanticizing the disorder feeling. We're also right after Uranus entered Gemini on April the 25th. Not 25th, because today is 27th. Yeah, Saturday. Which is huge because Uranus in Gemini wakes up communication, thinking, the media, family narratives, gossip, truth, and like sudden mental downloads. So it is, you cannot unknow what you know. That kind of transit. And this week, Venus in Gemini, it's heading toward a powerful relationship aspects. It really is. Including a trine to Pluto on the 28th, which is tomorrow, bringing deeper conversation, deeper realizations, and the desire to clear space for who we are becoming. Greta. So I picked a card, a clarification card came out with it, and it's really interesting. But look at these beautiful cards my friend got me. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This came up, but it was reversed. But I'm going to show you how pretty this card is. So it was reversed today. And then we got that Page of Wands. So today I wanted to tell you about what's going on in the sky and how it connects to these two cards that I just picked. Because the sky, it's not whispering today. The sky is walking into the room with receipts, a clipboard, and that Virgo moon face like so. Who exactly has been pretending that this is working? Well, right now, the moon is in Virgo, and Virgo energy is not here for fantasy. Virgo is the detail reader. Virgo notices the crumbs on the counter and the pattern in the behavior and that thing that nobody wants to say out loud, but everybody keeps stepping around. Yeah. So Virgo's saying, okay, let's look at the routine. Let's look at the behavior. Let's look at the pattern. Let's look at the people, at what people actually do. Let's look at them and see what are they actually doing. Not what they say they're going to do, okay? And that's something different. And that matters because the card that came out is Page of Wands. It was actually sideways when it came out. That means that it was a little up, a little upright too. When it comes out sideways, okay? But I'm going to show it to you upright just so you see what it looks like. The Page of Wands is fire. It's excitement. It's potential. It's curiosity and that young, eager, I'm about to do something energy. But sideways says, are you inspired or are you immature? Are you growing up or are you just performing? Are you stepping into life, or are you just making noise? Because the Page of Wands sideways, it can be someone who has the spark, but not the discipline. The ideal, but not the follow through. The passion, but not the plan at all. The mouth, but not the maturity. And I need someone to hear that today, because if you're here, you're supposed to be hearing this for a reason. Potential is not the same as progress. Some people are full of, well, I'm going to, or I'm going to, I'm gonna change, I'm going to do better, I'm going to grow up, I'm going to show you, I'm gonna handle it. Okay, but Virgo moon is here right now, okay? So right now, Virgo moon is saying, okay, well, show me the calendar. Show me the calendar. Show me the consistency. Show me the changed behavior. Show me the work. Show me the proof. Because a spark that never comes becomes a fire. That's just smoke. You want that spark to become a fire, not just smoke. Anybody can blow smoke up. And then all of a sudden, the 10 of Pentacles reversed came up. Reversed. Let me show you what it looks like upright. This one's heavy because this, when it's upright like this, which it was not, it was reversed. This is legacy. This is a card of legacy, family, stability, generations, home, values. That's what gets passed down. The family table, the family name, the foundation that people actually built from. But reversed, which it was, that can speak about family dysfunction, broken foundations, generational patterns, money issues, dependency, inheritance wounds, family systems that look stable on the outside but are actually spiritually crooked on the inside. So the 10 of Pentacles reverse says, not everything called family is healthy. Not every full house is a stable house. And not every family tradition deserves to be repeated. And let me say this carefully because somebody may need to hear this. Sometimes what gets passed down is not wealth. But sometimes what gets passed down is avoidance. Sometimes what gets passed down is enabling. Sometimes what gets passed down is women carrying the weight while men are praised for doing the bare minimum. And then here comes this Page of Wands sideways, standing in the middle of the reversed legacy, acting like he's ready to build something. But how are you going to build a life if nobody taught you how to carry one? How are you going to become a grown man if everyone keeps treating you like a permanent child? How are you going to lead a family if your own family has trained you to be served instead of strengthened? That's what this Page of Wands energy is. And it's not just, this is not just a relationship message. This is a generational message. Because we are in the sky right now where Uranus has moved into Gemini. And Gemini rules the mind, the mouth, the message, the story, the way we communicate, the way we explain things, the way we repeat what we heard growing up. Uranus comes in like lightning and says, wake up, think different, Tell the truth. Break the script. So if the family script has been, this is just how men are, this is just how we do things, at least we're doing a little more than the last generation. No, that is not enough. We are not grading grown people on a curve just because the generation before them did worse. So this Page of Wands sideways is the immature masculine trying to figure out if he wants to grow up or just look grown up. And then the Ten of Pentacles reversed is the family system behind this page saying, well, this is how we've always done it. And the Virgo moon says that may be how you've always done it, but it is not working. Sorry. Because tradition is beautiful when it carries wisdom. But tradition becomes a curse when it protects dysfunction. And that's the part that we need to talk about today. Some homes look cozy, but they're not forming adults. We can't be these mothers that are just so loving, but we enable helplessness. We can't. Or fathers. Some fathers are present in name, but they're absent in labor. And some kids grow up physically, but emotionally they're 16 because nobody ever lets consequences teach them. Let's don't do that to our kids. I know I like to protect my kids. And then a woman comes along trying to build a real life with this page. And she's confused because he can play the part for a little while. He can show up for, cute moments, whatever. Do the public thing, whatever. Do the picture thing, social media thing, vacation thing. He can act inspired. He can act like the Page of Wands with a little spark in his hand. But when it's time for consistency, sacrifice, bills, emotional maturity, protection, direction, and accountability, that's when he turns sideways. And that is what makes the Ten of Pentacles reverse. And we want it upright. We don't want it reversed. The thing about this card is that it's all about legacy. And legacy cannot stand on cute moments. It's not how it works. A family cannot be built on performance. And we don't want to raise our children on vibes alone. A woman cannot carry a grown man, their babies, their children, emotional labor, the planning, the consequences, and then still be expected to clap because maybe he just did something a little better than somebody's done before. We can't ask for the bare minimum. That's what Page of Wands sideways is. It's that bare minimum energy that's not healing the bloodline. Now with Venus and Gemini, conversations are louder. People are noticing words. People are noticing charm. People are noticing who says the right thing but does not live the right thing. And Venus heading into deeper Pluto energy this week says some relationships are about to reveal what's underneath the pretty language. Because Pluto, it does not care about the caption. Pluto cares about the root. Pluto asks, what is really going on here? Who has the power? Who is dependent? Who is performing? Who is enabling? And who benefits when nobody changes? And with this 10 of Pentacles reversed, this is not just about one person. This is actually about a family tree. This is about what's been normalized. What children watch and then repeat. Because kids, they don't just inherit our eye color, our hair color. No. They inherit emotional patterns. They inherit what love looked like at the dinner table. They inherit what responsibility looked like in the house. And they inherit whether men serve or were served. And they inherit whether women had help or just learned to call exhaustion loyalty. That's why the message here matters. The Page of Wands sideways says there's still a choice. Someone can grow. Someone can mature. Someone can take that little spark and turn it into a real fire. But the 10 of Pentacles reversed says they will not do it inside a system that keeps rewarding immaturity. At some point, love has to stop babying what life is trying to mature. At some point, a grown person has to say, I don't want to just be better than the worst examples that I saw. I want to be healthy. I want to be whole. I want to be accountable. I want to build something real. And that's the difference between a boy with potential and a man with purpose. And today, with the Virgo moon, God, the universe, our ancestors, our spirit team, our angels, our guides, they are all saying, look at the pattern, not the promise. Look at the system, not the smiles. Look at the foundation, not the family photo. Because the truth is, a house can be full of people and still not have a legacy. And a mom can feed everyone and still not form anyone. A man can do many things, but he mustn't just do one thing, one good thing, and still not be ready to lead a life. Ask yourself, is this building my future, or am I just decorating dysfunction? Which one is it? The sky is waking up the mind, no doubt. The Virgo moon, it's exposing the pattern. And the Page of Wands sideways is calling out immature fire. And the 10 of Pentacles reversed is saying, break the family curse before it becomes the future's inheritance. Because love should not keep people small. Love is supposed to grow people.